In this video, I am going to demonstrate the correct usage for some basic cell styles. The idea is that the user of the spreadsheet should be able to tell from the styles of the cells what they are meant to change and where they are meant to look for the output, what they're supposed to look at. So we've already run regressions in this spreadsheet. We've already done our calculations and so on. So this is really an exercise in formatting. I know this cell is an input. The user of this spreadsheet is allowed to change the cell. I know the outputs are meant to be here. So I'm going to format using cell styles output. I don't particularly like the number formatting, so I'm going to change that. I'm going to do Control-1, which brings up the formatting, and I'll change this to number, 2 decimal places with a dollar separator. This difference is a calculation. Again, I will reformat it with the number cell style. Control-1, 2 decimal places. And so if I'm a user of this spreadsheet, I can see right now that I should change this number and look at these two numbers as output. Now I would also make my labels something like the heading style 2. So that my user can read them. And then up here, I have my calculations. So again, I have some labels, so we'll set those to be heading style 2. And then I have these, which are calculations. So these numbers, the regression coefficients, are used in the calculation of my output. Again, this is a formula, but this is what my user is supposed to look at. My user doesn't need to look at these. They might want to if they're not sure they understand the output, but they don't need to look. So I would format these with the calculation style. Again, Control-1, number, 2 decimal places, so it looks better, but basically these are the calculation style. And if you look now, these cells and the difference are calculation style. The user of the spreadsheet can, if they're interested, go and look and see how they work, but they don't have to. Supply and demand are in black, gray cells with black, which is an output style. The user of my spreadsheet can look at these, should look at these, because that's what they're being told they should look at. And then finally, the number is an input cell, meaning the user should be willing to change this if they so desire.